Hello and welcome. I call to the Most High to be with us and for Spirit to come through with the truth told with love, spirits of benevolence, working with the Most High for the greatest good for all. All right, let's do it. Spirit, please tell me the circumstances, influences, and factors for my viewer. What do they and I need to know? Starving? This might mean someone is not getting something, or that something needs fed, or that something needs to be starved. We're going to find out. Change. Something needs to change, or a change is happening. Almost had another flip there. Might I have one or two more, please? Benevolent magic. Perhaps you have someone supporting you, or it's advice, if you're into that sort of thing. Or it could just be, prayers, whatever practices spiritually. Having benevolent or kind thoughts even. A use of energy for benevolence. Spiritual realm. Very spiritual presence. Maybe a spiritual message. Spiritual realm, some sort of practice. Connecting with the spirit realm. I have the tarot. Tell me about the situation. We have Emperor reversed. 9 of Pentacles reversed. Let me show you the upright. Here's the Emperor. 9 of Pentacles. Something about a buck and a Siamese cat or cats. Okay, so reversed, this would be a poor leader, poor leadership, getting bad advice, somebody not being protective, being harmful, not having good boundaries, not being a good provider, not being stable, not helping others, maybe being stingy, greedy, unstable. 9 of Pentacles reversed is a lack mindset, unhealthy dependency, and I don't want to discourage codependency, because I think that there can be healthy codependency, which would be a secure and healthy attachment. And there is unhealthy codependence, where you rely on someone else too much or expect too much on them, put responsibilities on them that aren't fair to them or in your best interest either, and being dysregulated without them. And co-regulation and safe relationships are a great thing in healthy attachments. So I think you get what I'm trying to say there. Okay. And then 9 of Pentacles is also being dissatisfied not having fun, having a bad time, maybe restricting yourself too much, like not making enough time for indulgence or play or enjoyment or pleasure. A lack of pleasure, displeasure. Tell me more about this situation. Maybe that's what the starving is about in the change, is to make more time for safe connections, healthy dependency, getting help from someone who is safe and secure to be attached to healthy relationships in your life. Someone that is reliable and protective and wise, that can give good leadership when you ask for advice, but also isn't imposing and allows you, good leadership allows you to figure out what's best for you, because it's your journey and only you really know what's best for you anyway. So leaders should respect that, and they should respect your journey and not impose their values on you. That's kind of authoritative, to impose your values and beliefs on others. So maybe that's what the starving and change is about. Also about the spirit realm and the benevolent magic. Is your sense of spirit, or what you connect to, or your spiritual practices even, something that is harmful to you? Do you feel like you're being misled in some way, that maybe your spirituality or beings that or messages that you get are causing you distress or fear, despair? It might be a caution about not engaging or giving attention to anything that feeds your fear or brings you down or harms you in any way. You want to feed love. Tell me more. Starve hate, feed love. The star, hummingbird, purpose, inspiration, and healing. This is about good guidance, healing, that it's guidance that heals, that helps you grow, that inspires you, following your soul calling, what resonates with you, your intuition, what just feels right to you. What feeds your love. And of course, I want to respect your journey as well. So if anything I say doesn't resonate with your beliefs or journey, I want to respect that and hold space for that, and encourage you to just take what you want, make up your own mind, leave what doesn't resonate or is not for you. I think that's a great thing. Tell me one more card. The Ace of Wands, or Ace of Fire. It's a fire ant on a cactus. Inspiration, passion, and drive. Very similar energy with the star. You know, what inspires you, what calls to you, what does your heart feel pulled to, and your soul, what is it pulling you to? What drives you? What do you want to create? Ace of Wands is a very spiritual card as well. The Wands in general is about your soul and spirituality, your spirit, your will, manifesting, creating, in the physical and the non-physical. Okay. going to get another deck to go further. I have two more that I was planning on. Let's start with another tarot. Tell me about the Emperor reversed. I hope you're having a great day. I appreciate you being here with me. Tell me about this Emperor reversed. Two fell. Ooh, Strength and Page of Pentacles upright. There's an opportunity here. Also, the Pentacles making me think of like change again. Like a coin, change, an opportunity, something to be spent, something to buy into. The Page is also a student that learns about things that are practical, skill building, things that are going to maybe bring financial abundance or other sorts of abundance and stability, a trade, a practice. And then it's under the theme of leadership and wisdom, boundaries, protection, providing. Learning lessons there, creating changes there. And strength. This is also, the Emperor is a very strong archetype and very experienced and wise. And this is the type of strength where you conquer the beast or something that might be dangerous or harmful to you. You conquer it through compassion, through gentleness, through understanding. You don't try to control whatever it is, whether this could be your animal self, your shadow self, or it could be other people, or just things that might be scary. I mentioned earlier about fear. It could be something scary, something that hurts you, possibly. But this strength is in feeding the love, not being scared of this potential threat, becoming its friend. And it can actually work with you and be your little buddy if you make friends with it. And then you have this, this lion on your side that has teeth and claws that can be like you can use it to be a good protector, to have the wisdom and leadership to notice when there is a threat or something you need to have boundaries or be defensive about. The animal self, the shadow self, or even hard lessons we learn, obstacles or challenges, experiences we don't like, we can all make these things useful. Learn lessons and use these qualities and experiences in your favor to level you up, right? Tell me about Nine of Pentacles. Oh my. Ooh. Empress upright. Hierophant reversed. He is upright. And the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So the Empress is also a compassionate, gentle, caring but wise leadership through love and compassion. Kind, caring, providing leadership. The Hierophant is it's interesting. These two masculine my divine masculine cards are both reversed here, and also about poor leadership. And this one is the spiritual divine masculine. This is divine feminine. And it's about poor leadership. It can also be not going with what's expected or what the status quo is. Making your own path, regardless of judgment or consensus. So yeah, you see there's like these subjects looking at this person for spiritual leadership, but they've been misguided, and if it's reversed, trust yourself, okay? Find spiritual information and guidance and leadership that resonates with you where you're at in your journey right now, okay? Wheel of Fortune reversed is a cycle that is not ending, a change needed that is not happening. It could feel like difficulty or bad luck to you, but you can always turn anything into something useful for you, something that's going to pay off. Okay? Your luck can turn around. Whatever goes down must come up, okay? So that was under the Nine of Pentacles, about feeling a lack mindset. Yeah, this makes sense for lack of mindset, and you're being advised to get in an abundant receiving energy of the Empress. And unhealthy codependency. The Empress receives, you know, she gets princess treatment or queen empress treatment, but she receives, and she's treated with honor and respect, right? But she has a healthy dependence. She still has a strong sense of self and is a great leader in her own right and a creator in her own way, okay? So, yeah. The Star. Tell me about the Star. Almost had a flipper there. There we go. This fell sideways. I'm going to take it upright. It fell on both the benevolent magic and spiritual realm, kind of like this. And cups are also kind of like spiritual and about the emotions, the intuition, the heart space, that kind of spirituality. And then it's paired with coming under the Star. And this is also another upright feminine card energy, upright feminine. She's the only card with a lid on her cup. She has boundaries. Like the Empress keeps a fence around her garden, right? You need boundaries. There's something here about poor boundaries. And I think it's leading to you losing a lot, and you feel like you're starving and not getting your needs met, possibly due to overgiving, poor boundaries, pouring out your emotions and not protecting your emotions, not keeping a lid on your cup, and having love with wisdom where you share it in safe environments. And so part of your healing is going to be setting boundaries to protect your emotions and your heart and your love. And following your intuition to help guide you spiritually and with your healing journey. This also might be about maybe spirit has a purpose for you. If this resonates, it might not for everybody, but perhaps you have a mission or some kind of purpose in this life or some business to attend to, maybe healing things from your past in this incarnation or from past lives even that have to do with wounds around love, and it's going to heal your soul to learn these lessons about love and heal from these wounds that might be ancient wounds even. Something about your love and emotions, and you might have a purpose to help others heal. Maybe learning about relationships and love, or healing through relationships and love. Relationships can be very healing if they're healthy. The best way to heal trauma is to have positive experiences. Tell me about Ace of Wands. Oh. It is a wound of the heart, heartbreak. Three of Swords. And it's been causing a lot of distress. Your emotions affect your thoughts, and your thoughts can affect your emotions. So it takes working on both of these sometimes. And this is heavy heartbreak, maybe betrayal, that's led to so many burdensome, heavy thoughts. It might be keeping you up at night, causing unrest and tears, crying, despair, sadness. Very heavy stuff. And it's coming under the Ace of Wands. This is an opportunity, and it's about wielding your power. You have the power to take these swords off your mind, and then you'll have a lot of swords as tools to use to defend and protect yourself, and to be lessons, and to be, skills of communication and thoughts. You can turn this around. This is a lot of experience here. And you can take these swords out as well. You have the power to do this, to heal your heart. And then, I was adding this up. 9, 10, 11, 12 reduces to 3. So it's like 3 of Swords twice when you add the swords together. Like a double confirmation. Like, this sounds very heavy heartbreak. It's a lot to recover from. But this is telling you that you have a lot of power here. And it's also about your kind heart, your passion. You seem like a very loving, beautiful, caring, compassionate, and kind to all creatures and people and beings. Like a very beautiful, beautiful person. And I think some sort of masculine energy or person or family or somewhere, maybe all of that, friends, who knows, or just society in general, patriarchy, something masculine energy that was not upright, not evolved, not being very divine, has hurt you. And you're learning lessons and recovering from this. And you are so worthy and beautiful and have a great energy about you. I just want you to know that. And so, I think you're going to take you have a lot to work with, okay? A lot of strengths and a lot of tools. And this is a new start for you. And something that's going to light your heart back up and inspire you and move you forward and help you create. This is like the master manifester here. That's you. Let's check bottom of the deck. Page of Pentacles again, but it's reversed at the bottom of the animal deck. Panda. And this is about, this one says manifesting, learning, and grounded, and it's reversed. And this is the bottom of the deck, which is the kind of like the foundation or the theme here of your situation. And it is a lessons and practice and gaining skills in manifesting and being grounded. So I'm thinking like spiritual grounding lessons are kind of about working with the root chakra, the lower chakras, connecting with the earth, wearing red, eating red fruits and vegetables, listening to grounding music. And then in therapy, there's grounding or just mental health wellness exercises for grounding, where you tap into your senses. There's the 5-4-3-2-1 technique, where what's 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you hear, 2 things you smell, 1 thing you can taste. Mindful eating of your grounding fruits and vegetables might be good. What else about grounding? Body scans, meditations where you tune into your body awareness. With emotions, noticing where you feel emotions when they come up, when you have you're feeling this pain and having these thoughts. Where are you feeling it in your body? What sensations? What parts? What color is it? What shape is it? I hope that helps. So there's some work there to do with manifesting, learning lessons and grounding, spiritually and physically. I want this deck. The bottom of the deck here is Chariot. It's moving on. It's moving forward. This is a great card as well to have up right here. It's being in control of the 2 aspects of the shadow, maybe your shadow self, the shadows of other people, learning how to deal with that and using your light, being the woman here, the compassion, the love, the divine higher self. And then I'm looking at the star banner. Star. So your intuition, what guides you, your mission, your purpose in life. This is about having control. This is good leadership, healthy control, balance. Here's the presence of spirit here driving this cart. This man has armor, good boundaries. So you get to drive this cart here. And you can move forward very quickly. All right. The last one, I have this, what is this called? Alchemy of the Spirit deck, and I wrote all over it. Let's get a few of these. What else might my viewer need to know? The slowest fall ever. Oh, elephants. I love elephants. And he has a little dandelion making a wish. The star's about making a wish, number 40. And this is about compassion, understanding, grace, and peace and forgiveness. Forgiving yourself and others when you're ready. Even if, you don't think they deserve it, or it's a gift to you to forgive other people, and you don't have to force it until you're ready or feeling it. Some people don't feel like they need to forgive to heal, okay? But that's one of the things here. One of the things that has helped me is you find tolerance through understanding and curiosity and learning more. And it's helped me to take a step back and see the multifacetedness of people, their good qualities. You know, I don't want to reduce people to just the bad things they've done or things I don't like about them that trigger me or that I think are problematic or whatever. Like, there's still other things that I can find that are, you know, good things people do and good qualities about them. Having grace, giving grace to people. A lot of times it helps me to say, I forgive them, for they know not what they do. People work with what they have and what they know, and some people can't give you something or do something that they never received or never learned, okay? So, yeah, if you have a family or a partner that hasn't been too kind or loving or able to have a healthy relationship with you, it's likely because they don't know about that. They never received that. They never saw examples of that. And they can't give something they don't have. So giving grace to yourself. This is also, I think both of these are about self-compassion too. Giving yourself grace and forgiveness. Compassion, understanding, forgiveness, grace, and peace. Again, if you needed that again. Elephant. You might see elephants or dandelions. I love elephants. Elephants are also an animal of protection. That's a big theme here, is protection and boundaries. And then something about remembering something in the past that's been haunting you, something that happened in the past that is still wounding you, possibly ancient memories, ancient wounding, maybe something from a past life that you might not have remembered yet, but anyway, something about your memories, forgiving but not forgetting, perhaps. Take those lessons with you. Remember in a way that's not holding a grudge, but that it was a lesson that you have used to be wise and know better and know how to handle situations in the future. $33 on the timer right now. It was actually 3333 when I looked up. I watched it. Tell me one more, please. Okay, thanks. That was quick. Oh, 2. The River and the Sword. The river is about flow, creativity, gratitude, and blessings. Looks like there's an otter, some fish, a little angel spirit pouring this river down there filled with stars. The moon's here, your intuition, your emotions, receiving from the Most High, your spirit guides. And then this is also about this Ace of Wands, being creative, letting things flow. Maybe hobbies, being grateful for what you have, receiving blessings, luck turning around. And then the Sword is about taking action, creating a change. being accountable, and then intellect and karma. Being smart, being logical, working on your thoughts. Karma is about fair consequences, cause and effect, rewards. Karma can be good things happening or maybe not so good things that are just there to teach a lesson. Taking action, but it's wise action. Like I said before, like the sword can be a tool for protection. The sun's on it, and it has roses, so it's like using your sword wisely and in a way not to cause harm, but to use it with love and clarity, with the as your higher self wielding it, working with the Most High. And yeah, the intuition's here as well as the star, your inspiration and your guide at the base of it. And two little birds or doves there, and this little white kitties in all the cards. Being accountable, holding other people accountable, and then also yourself. That made me think of like you don't want an unhealthy codependency. Okay, well, that was a lot, and thank you for being here, and I hope this helps, and much love and take care.